Good morning, friends. Miss Katina here. So I have a question for you. Are you allowing people to influence you? And if so, are they influencing you in a good way or a bad way? Let me explore this a little further. When I say people, this could be family members, friends, co-workers. It could be celebrities, influencers, political figures, public figures. Sometimes we compare ourselves to others and we use their life or lifestyle to justify bad or questionable behavior on our parts. If your favorite entertainer or sports figure is out doing something wrong and you see that they recover from it or it doesn't have really consequences that aren't too negative, you may justify doing those things in your own life. Don't do that. Don't judge your life or compare it too much to the lives of others. This could happen even in friendships. Think about if you have a classmate, say you're 22, you graduate college and then you have to move back home with your parents so you can find a good career option. But maybe your classmate did a really great internship and got a job and moved to New York City. But you may feel like, hey, I'm not as successful as her. Life is going great for her. What am I doing with my life? You're doing exactly what you need to do. You're working your life as it fits for you. So just because somebody moves to New York doesn't mean that they're having a better time than you, and it doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful in your life. Keep in mind, you're on your own journey, and it's okay to look around and see what our peers are doing, but keep in mind, you need to start where you are. Some of us are too embedded into what invested rather into what celebrities or influencers are doing, and we say things. I've heard it in conversations like, oh, my favorite actress, she's beautiful, she's rich, but her boyfriend cheated on her. So what hope is there for me? Please keep in mind that has nothing to do with you. You don't know that person personally, and you don't know her boyfriend. There's a million things that could have gone on in that relationship. And we are too invested in the lives of others when we need to be working on our own lives and figuring out what's best for me and how can I be the best version of myself. Sometimes we think about our coworkers or people who are close to us, family members, and we're wondering, well, why can't my life be like theirs? Keep in mind, most of the time, we don't know all of the ins and outs of what goes on in someone's personal life, especially couples. We have no idea what they're going through. And I understand sometimes it is disheartening when you have a favorite couple that's a celebrity couple and you think, oh no, they broke up. What hope is there for me? You don't know those people. They're on their individual journey and you don't know what caused them to break up. That could have been something that was brewing in their relationship for 10 years. So keep in mind, get on your own journey. Some of you compare yourself to others and you're on social media too much and it makes you feel bad about yourself. Say you're 30 years old and you didn't get your GED, you didn't finish high school. Okay, but there may be some special circumstances as to why you didn't do it. Maybe you dropped out of school to go to work and help your parents. So maybe some of your peers didn't have to do that or they didn't make that choice. So don't feel bad about yourself because you didn't get your GED or you didn't graduate high school. But I would encourage you to look into some programs in your city or your state and see if there's a way that you can start doing that now. Don't worry about how old you are. If it's something you want to do and it's important to you, go for it. It's not too late. As long as you're alive and you have the desire to do it, you need to go for it. But remember, it's never too late to make a change and do the right thing for yourself. Some change is good. Sometimes we're afraid to change, even bad behavior or bad habits, but it's necessary in order for you to go to the next step in your life. So don't be afraid to make a change. Sometimes you got to make a shift. And don't allow people to influence you in negative ways. Just because somebody's doing something negative and they either didn't get away with it or their consequences weren't that bad, it doesn't justify you continuing to do the same thing or worse. Okay? If you know somebody who's cheating on their taxes, or someone who's cheating on their spouse, or someone who's stealing office supplies from work, That does not mean you need to do it too. Okay? Keep in mind, you should be on the journey to becoming the best version of yourself, and don't compare yourself to others. Start where you are, wherever that is. Start where you are, stay motivated, set some goals, and take the steps to go in the right direction to improve your life as best you can. Just some thoughts to ponder from Miss Katina. Have a good day.